Hey, what's up guys? Welcome back to another episode of Diego's Garage. Today we're going to be installing a Momo steering wheel, NRG hub, and quick release on a 99 Camaro. Ain't nothing to it but to do it, so let's get to it.
You're goddamn right.
Let me show you guys what I got. So I got a nice Momo Monte Carlo steering wheel, 350mm. Nice red stitching. Leather. Says Momo right there, engraved, made in Italy. I had this steering wheel before on my S2000. Nice and sturdy, race car. Comes with the horn, the Momo logo right there. A quick release. I got the Gen 1. Oop. I went with the Mexican blanket style. And this is the end that goes on the hub. Here's the hub that gets attached to the steering column. I went with nice chrome silver polished. Nice good quality of stuff here. I installed this before my S2000, like I said. It ran good. The horn, you know, the wiring, I gotta figure it out from the car, how it's set up. I done this on the Japanese car, such as my S2000. I'll put a photo right there. And I never done it on a muscle car, but today I'm about to find out. Should be the same setup, but yeah, let's get to it. I also bought some screws for the steering wheel, some nice anodized blue. It's gonna be a good touch, you know, details matter. And I bought some 4 ohm, well 3.9, but you ran it out to 4 ohm for the airbag wiring. So I gotta solder that so the airbag won't drive me nuts, the light. What I'm gonna do first is install the hub on the steering wheel. Or what I'm gonna do first is install the steering wheel onto the hub already with the screws. Just line it up. Fancy screws on. There you go. Nice and flush screws on. Now for the rest of the things, like the hub, this has to get installed on the car first. And then I'll be able to, you know, remove the other side of the quick release. Once installed in the car, I'll put the quick release on. Just bolt it down as so, just on the holes. But yeah, before the other half of the quick release, you know, I gotta do the wiring for the horn. My bad. So I ended up taking off the steering wheel off because I forgot to add this spacer here that goes inside the hub, the quick release. So this is needed, you know, so the horn can get connected. So here's negative, negative goes right here, positive goes on the other one, the yellow wire, and have the steering wheel on there, and it fits snug on there. The only thing is I had to, for the negatives, it's a male, and then this end is also a male. So I'm probably gonna have to cut this off and put a female in to make that work, because yeah, male don't work out. Alright, got you guys some point of view. So here's the old steering wheel. 1999 steering wheel, leather wrapped. It's done me good, you know, stock, airbag, you know, 90s famous GM interiors. You know, this is like separating right here. You know, horn works. First thing you want to do now disconnect the battery from the engine bay. And then on the back here, on the back, there's 4 screws on the 2 screws on each side of the steering wheel. So you're gonna use a T27 bit socket and take them right off. Let's do that. And the steering wheel is locked, so I won't go anywhere, it's straight. Alright, once you got your screws out, all 4 of them, the airbag is free. Alright, this came off. This is probably for the horn. Put that to the side, and boom, there's your airbag. There's a lock. Somehow, gotta figure out how to remove it. Trying to remove the airbag connector. There you go. Airbag is off. Put it to the side. Now, gotta get this bolt off right here. Now time to get this bolt off that holds your steering wheel. It's a 21mm socket. Gonna take it off with the impact. Just like that. So it's loose. I can try tugging it, but I've seen videos where these guys would struggle, so you need a steering wheel puller, which I have. Alright, got my steering wheel puller in place. Threaded in. There's 2 screws in these threads here, and just simply screw clockwise on this center. That's what's gonna pull it out. There you go. Let's do more. There you go, just like that. Just remove your nut, put it to the side, just like that. Your steering wheel's off. Next you gotta take off that snap ring using the pliers, specially made for those, which I have. Let me go get it. Alright, this has been a pain in my ass to get this damn snap ring. Ended up using the needle nose pliers and this pick to get it off. This thing sucked. Didn't do me any good, I guess because it doesn't fit in these holes right here. This little, you know, the ends of this doesn't fit in these holes, so it always like come off or slip off. But yeah, it's finally off, so now I can just take this off. That's so. Now I gotta figure out how to remove that wire. Alright, took off the airbag wire. No longer need this because we're not running an airbag anymore. All that's left is this, and what I had to do is cut these ends off and then solder the 3.9 ohm resistor on there, so that way I don't get an airbag light on the dash. And also these little notches right here, I had to smooth them out so that way the hub can go in. As far as the positive things, I don't know what's gonna happen here, so I'll see, but it leads in there. Thing is like that goes in there, and there you go, you got your connection on there. These are the buttons for the horn. Press it down, the horn works, triggers the horn. And this is just spinning around. Alright, so I did a little mock-up here. I connected the 3.9 ohm resistor on here. Tied it on each end, but not soldered. I just wanted to test it out before I do. If the airbag light does come on. So I'm gonna put the ignition on. There's the airbag light. Okay, it didn't stay on. So I guess that worked. Hopefully it doesn't come back on. Let's see what happens. All right, got it nice and soldered. Now I just gotta tape it up. All right, got it all tightened up. The airbag wire, the yellow one, I got it all taped up. You can barely see it's black. So what I ended up doing is taking off the panel, pulling the yellow wire that's right here to get it more deep in there, so that way it doesn't hit this wheel, because when you're turning it does spin this wheel as well, so I don't want it hitting. Now I just gotta move these notches off, make it flush so I can put the hub on. All right. Got it all nice and smooth down, much I can. See there? Now it clears the hub. Let's see. Like that. All right, so remember that red wire that was on the steering wheel? There was like 2 of them coming out of here. So what I did, I ended up cutting one. It's like inside here. And I left this one out and I added the female end. So all I gotta do is, there's a hole right here in the hub. Just put it in there. It's a spring. Pretty much just connect the male end to the female on the positive side of things, and then on the negative, same thing. Then I'll just bolt this up. All right, we're getting somewhere. Got it all wired up on the hub side of things. Put in the other half of the quick release, putting on the screws. It's on there. Okay, so here's the steering wheel side of things. Here's the other half of the quick release. So I already connected the horn. Here's the wiring. Yellow is positive, green and yellow is negative. Got it connected here to here. All right, got it nice and straight. Now just tightening the screws here for the steering wheel. All right, cool. Got the steering wheel on. Comes right off. Now I just gotta connect the horn, the button. Here it is. So this is negative. So here's the black wire connecting to the yellow and green wire. And this is the positive right here. Hooked up. Just tuck it all in there. As so. Might need to use a pick to push the wires in. Sometimes it gets stuck from seating, stopping the horn from seating all the way. Cool, just like that. Horn is on. There you have it. The steering wheel is definitely a lot closer to me, I'll tell you that, than the stock one. It's about from here to the dash, the tip of the dash right here. And the steering wheel, the back of the steering wheel is about right there, from the top of my finger. So it's definitely a lot closer. Feels good. The steering wheel is a lot smaller. Definitely look cool. Freaking love it. Take off this leather, nice leather tag, authenticating that Momo is like, yo, we use real leather. Smell the tag is off. Whew. Check that out. Well, gotta test the horn. Test the horn. I just gotta connect the battery. See what happens. Moment of truth right here. Yeah, car's still on jack stands. We're still waiting on the suspension to come in. All right, battery's hooked up. See if the horn works. Should be all connected. Right. Let's see. Yeah! It freaking worked. There you go. There you have it, guys. Now, does it steer? Is the question. Yeah, there you go. Steers. No airbag light. Horn works good. But yeah, steers. Sorry for the music, y'all. But yeah, steering wheel's on. Horn works. Comes right off. I love that ring. Cool. Hell yeah. It worked. Everything came out smoothly. It worked with the wiring, the horn, and at the end the horn works. Everything bolted right up. The hub, the quick release, the steering wheel, worked out freaking great. I'm pretty satisfied with the results, and it made the car interior way better. More race car. That's gonna do it for this video, guys. I hope you guys enjoy this and help you guys out on how to install a steering wheel on your Camaro or Trans Am or any other car. Please like and subscribe for more Diego's Garage videos. See you guys in the next one. Peace.